Hello everyone! For this video, we're going to be reviewing the new Hasbro Spark Power Set. This comes with Brave Valtryek, and a very surprised, Hasbro is actually doing a sparking launcher. So if you don't know, TT introduced in BEYBLADE BURST Sparking a launcher where basically sparks would appear. So in this case, Hasbro did a Ripcord launcher. Now I prefer Ripcord over string, though I am curious to see in Hasbro how this is going to be, though I am very impressed, very impressed. That being said, Hasbro did supply the product for this video for the review. So if you are wondering how did we get it, Hasbro did provide it so we can actually do this review and we can talk about it. So with that being said, we're going to be taking a look. Obviously to mention, download the app. So going over to the actual launcher set, so the parts on it aren't that crazy. So it comes with Aero Dash. It has Evolutional-SP, which Evolution does actually have the rubber on this one, which is basically the Speedstorm version of Evolution. You get the Brave ring. Brave does not have the rubber on it. It's just a regular ring. At least they got the thing I didn't like about TT's Brave, specifically in regards to the color, was that they always had like this weird green thing. At least they had the yellow, so I'm giving credit where I can give credit due. I think the main focus after we look through the stats is obviously the fact it can actually spark. It does seem like the sparks do not have the little thing here, where when you would rip, you would see maybe a little bit come out if you rip hard, but it doesn't really make a difference. I'm really excited to actually open this. I think personally for me, I more care about the launcher than the actual bag, just because I've always wanted a launcher like this, so it's cool that Hasbro's doing it. So we're going to be taking a look at the set. We're going to be going part by part with Valtryek. We'll compare it to TT. So something to go over sort of the launchers throughout the years that they've done. So obviously we have the latest one. We have the Rise one, which was just a recolor of the Sword launcher, which is the one here. There's obviously also the Turbo one, which was the Riptide launcher, which was cool concept. And then after, of course, there was the original string launcher from the Master Kit with the Excalia. So just to kind of like go through memory lane with what the launchers they've been doing throughout the years, I think the Power Spark one might be my favorite, but I still got to take a look at it. So now that we're going to be going part by part, we have our first part, which is the chip, which is Valtryek. So we've already actually gotten the Valtryek chip through Spear Valtryek, but this is a way to get the original one. So in comparison to the original Takara Tomy, actually I'll do it left to right so it makes sense. Takara Tomy. So TT has a little bit more, I'm gonna move my hand away. So TT obviously, so let's see what it's missing. The chip core is missing the silver, and I think other than that, just the little cheek mark that Valtryek, that Valkyrie had. You can kind of see as the focus clears up a bit, which there you go. You can see it's the little cheek mark thing. That's sadly gone. The slopes on Valtryek, I do believe, are fine. Not the craziest thing, but I don't think the slopes are bad. Actually, they just show off slopes just to show it. So we're gonna use this angle here. I'm gonna zoom out a bit and just show off the slopes. So yeah, these are the slopes, and the QR codes are obviously at the end. Moving forward, on that note, we have our ring, which is Brave. So we originally already got Brave from Brave Rocktivore, but this Brave looks interesting. So it is unfortunately no rubber. No rubber that the Battling Game Maker this thing had. It doesn't have it. Very weird coloring actually on the thing. They went with a little bit of metallic paint, which I guess in hindsight doesn't look too bad. Just looks really weird when you look side by side. Also missing the red and the yellow on the inside. So obviously, when you look at it, I guess maybe it's gonna be better than like Sword, maybe. But a huge appeal to Brave Valkyrie when it came out was indeed the fact of the rubber. So this is the same thing like with Geist Fafnir Hasbro, just unfortunate. Maybe it's better than like Sword Valtryek, I guess. I don't know, that's the most I can kind of give to it. Nothing really that notable to say. I don't think Brave's not even that impressive of a bring for Hasbro specifically. But it at least looks cooler than Brave Rock Tavor, so I'll give them that. And they got the yellow right, so hey, credit where credit's due. Now, oh boy. So obviously whatever, Hasbro's not doing the chassis this time, they're doing chassis discs. So they picked Aero Dash for the disc that's comparison 2A. So they could have given Aero Dash maybe like the Vortex frame or something, and that could have made some sense. They could have also just given it Zenith. Or even, I would even take the Blitz disc at this point. Aero Dash is, no, there's no defensive Aero Dash. Listen, I got 3 stars, and that's nice. Listen, Aero Dash, I gotta be honest, don't like it. Don't like it at all. Moving over, we have Evolution to Evolution. So I'm using the TT1 side by side. So Evolutional is very funny because it's not even that much taller than the TT one, though the rubber is obviously already awakened on there. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, something else to mention, I do believe Hasbro does have softer rubber for the tips, so it should be easier to awaken than TT, so to get this to full strength should really not take that long. How's the spring? Let's feel the... Spring's okay. Spring's okay. I would say pretty similar to the regular Evolution, actually, which is probably... gets me thinking maybe the burst resistance won't be too crazy, but I think this will be like an okay tip. It's just a slightly taller version than Evolution. Really, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference, but honestly, like I have no complaints for the tip. Oh, let's actually see the little logo thing. What do they have for the logo? Because they always change the logo of the tip. What is it? I'm just showing you right now. I want to see in comparison. Yeah, they always change the symbol. I just like to show that. Well, with that being said, scale time. Our chip, 2.6 to 2.65. All right, so not too much of a difference. Brave, ooh, it's gonna be fun. TT is about 12.26. Hasbro is about 8.87. Okay. Now the double chassis, which is 2A, is 44.55. And Aero Dash is 16. Yeah, why couldn't they? I would have been alright with Blitz, to be honest. So they picked Blitz Hasbro. Evolution Dash 6.78, 6.11. Obviously makes sense because of the spring. So there should be a pretty big difference in the weight, actually. And let's see how tight this is. I'm actually curious how. Ooh. Ooh. Well, actually, I think it's just like, I don't know, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5. I think 2.5 is a little bit aggressive if I said it. 3 out of 5, I think it's like whatever, it's whatever. I'm definitely going to be putting on a different disc. With that being said, actually, as I'm assembling the TT1, I want to kind of do a poll in the comments. What disc do you want me to put on Brave Hasbro? Do you want Zenith? Or should I do Blitz TT? Let me know. Definitely let me know. And then after Brave TT is 66.24. So it is actually funny, if this was 33, it would quite almost literally be half of the weight. With that being said though, let's take a look at it. Ooh boy, ooh boy. The launcher is the biggest highlight. With actually, that being said, next up, we have our Power Spark Launcher, which I have to say, the launcher is the highlight of this. Like, technically speaking, the launcher should be the highlight of it regardless, because that's what the main selling point, but man, this thing has a long ripcord, man. Look at it. Look. Look at how, look, I'm going to put it right next to the Riptide. Look at it. It goes a little bit longer. It actually goes a little bit longer. I think actually a top view would make a little bit more sense. We're just gonna zoom out a bit. It's long, man. This thing is... It's long. They always have a little tool for the dual spin. Super long ripcord, which is a good thing. So with that being said, this is also dual spin, so unlike TT, you don't have to buy a left and a right. Hasbro, left and right ripcord, which really makes me wonder why TT didn't do it, because this was genius. Genius. All right, so to first demonstrate, I actually have to get my red one. Both of them? Okay. This is TT right now. So you can see the sparks and everything. This is Hasbro. That is clean! Clean! This is clean! The gear doesn't feel like it skips, and I know this because for the other ones, look. You don't hear anything, it's good. It's good. I need to mention this. There you go, there you go. So with sparking launchers, how it works is they have like this little material thing that makes contact with like this, what do you call the material again? So this little black piece is inside. Yeah, and it makes contact with the thing, so every time when you rip, it's scratching on the thing. I think they should do different color versions. I think they should. That would be sick. It's just good. It's just good. This was a great idea. This was a great idea. Like, I'm not even, listen, you know how long I've been complaining about the sparking launchers because sometimes the gear snaps? Listen, I'm sure Hasbro might have the issues, but probably less than TT. This is good. This is legitimately good. I might even use this for some videos. I might even use this for some videos in the future. But yeah, let's get to the stadium of the test launches. Okay, we're gonna do our test launch. We're gonna do our test launch. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's rip. Look at the speed on it. We're gonna do a second test launch. We're gonna do a second test launch. I only did it that way the first time because really wanted just to show the fact that it says Beyblade on the launcher. Let it rip. Now something to mention, right? Oh, because it sparks, it is dangerous. No, it is not dangerous if it has sparks, no. Anyways, the sparks are actually isolated on the Hasbro one, just to mention. Because first of all, they're not a danger at all, but just to mention this, look, TT had the thing that was open here. Hasbro has it sealed off, so that's why all the sparks are isolated in the area. Well, it's safer, but it's not, okay, it's not like there's a danger to begin with, but just in case people were wondering that don't know about the launchers. Let's do a test launch with a left bay. For this one, I will be using Colossal Helios. 3, 2, 1. Wait, I'm just not covering it. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ah, look at that. Look at the beauty. And it's got good RPM. It's fast. These bays are fast now. Okay, here's why the launcher is so good. It has such a long cord, right? So not only do you get the satisfaction of seeing the sparks a little bit longer, but longer cord means the bay has more spin. Which I'm gonna get it. We're gonna attempt for the first one. Oh no. Yeah, look, okay, first round for Brave Valtryek. I know what you're thinking, not looking too hot, but at least the launcher looks good. Actually, it's funny because we might actually awaken Evolution by the time the video ends. Let's get it. Let's go! Come on, Brave Valtryek, come on! Come on, please, please! That is why Aero Dash is not my favorite disc. I would swap it, but for the video I have to keep it like that. Okay, come on! Ooh, look at the hits. Look at the hits, lads. Look at the hits. We're going around. All right, not the strongest. Not the strongest. I miss Turbo Valtryek. When Valtryek was at his best. Well, all right, that was our first one. Let's get our second one. Let's get a left bay. We'll use a left sparking for this one, and then after I'll launch. Everyone's going to be against Brave this whole video. So just to make sure it's on. Yeah, because we got to show off Brave. We got Helios against Brave. Come on. I want to see Brave destroy them. Destroy them. Please. Look at Brave go. Look at it go. Not the best. Okay. I will admit, probably wasn't the smartest idea to give it the lightest disc. One of the lightest discs. Probably not the best idea. Okay, next up, we gotta get a good one. Let's get it. Ooh, okay. Why don't we do Brave Roktivor against Brave Valtryek? All right, it's the battle between Braves. Come on, Valtryek. I believe in you. I don't believe in you. See, this is okay. Because I get to see the launcher when I launch it. That's really the only highlight of this. Please, win one. Win one. Please. All right, hold on. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Against Glide Roktivor. It's over, Glide. It's over. I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna win. Just for the fun of it. Okay, I'll do one more. I'll do one before I switch. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Okay, I'm gonna go full power. No. I'm gonna do full power on the launch. We're gonna go super full power. See, this is my anime arc right now with this. We're gonna do it. Get him, Brave! Come on! Oh, look at the speed! The speed of the Speedstorm. Not too much speed. I'm actually curious. I want to see how fast Hyperion goes when I launch it. So this is a super Hyperion test launch right here. Stop camera. Yeah, this thing's got speed. Let's do, and we gotta end off against actually the regular Brave. Whoa! All right, I count it. It's intact. I count it. All right, our last battle for this video. Our last one, then we show the QRs and everything, we wrap up. It's gonna be against the tough one. It is gonna be against the TT Brave Valtryek. Now this is gonna be tough. It's a very much the underdog in this battle. Okay, see how long Valtryek lasts. Maybe it lasts. Maybe it lasts. First round goes to TT. Okay, so you see, not the greatest, but no, we're getting there. Let's do another. Dear God. Dear God. All right, I've been using the launcher. I just want to try one round where I just use both TT sparking, just because I want to try. Yeah, well, I mean, the issue is just the disc. I could. And that's where I'm going to be using the TT Blitz. Well, actually, yeah, Pro Series Blitz, technically. Whatever. Let's try. Let's actually, firstly, let me do a rematch against Glide, because I'm just curious. I want to see how much the disc helps. Not help that much. Not help that much. Okay, let's see. Let's see. How about that? Well, to end off, final thoughts. What do I think of Valtryek? You're a funny man. You're a funny person. Whatever you want to be addressed as. You're a funny person because these are the two codes. There you go. Have fun scanning it. So I already showed the code. So I gotta say the stock combo is a bit disappointing. Like Aero Dash is one of the worst. I would say it's one of the worst discs. One of the worst. Evolutional, okay, fine, and the chip is like fine. I think the issue with Brave stems on the fact that it is hollowed out and unitless. But I don't know, it's like a soul for a soul, because we basically get like a really good sparking launcher ripcord that I wanted for such a long time, and like it's like a soul for a soul. Like the bay, all right, I'm not gonna lie to you and say the bay is like 10 out of 10. The launcher is the highlight for this thing. It definitely is the highlight. So I would recommend, if you're gonna be getting this, unless you really just love Valtryek, the real reason will be for this launcher. It's a long ripcord. I've so far experienced no issues. This is where it's at. So I gotta say, when it comes, not Valtryek, but the launcher. That's what I'm talking about. Again, show the QR again. And that's where we're gonna be ending off this video. So I wanna say, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this. And that's gonna be it for this video. I gotta say, love the launcher so much, and huge thanks to Hasbro. Anyways, hope you...
Should be available soon.
Should be eventually, yeah. Should be available soon at the time of this recording. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have an awesome and amazing day.